Wow.
Hello. Welcome to my fashion channel. First tip, stop being you. Back in the day, in the Bahamas, we used to play a game called MASH. MASH is basically like a fun game you play on lunchtime to predict your entire future. We start by drawing a little circle. I start, and then somebody else stopped. Somebody else stopped.
Stop.
Stop. And then we count the spirals, basically choose based on different categories what your thing is for the rest of your life. So let's say it was 8. I go, uh-oh, I got a box. Tick, money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. The These are even numbers. Food. So the categories are luxury, fast food, hungry, burger. But I don't have to count it because all I got was a burger, which is again an even number. And I will be a teacher. For gals, all I get is Stephanie. Not a particular Stephanie like a celebrity, just Stephanie. Well, kind of, huh? Now that we are adults, time to put the child games away. We tell the future with tarot cards. And then it cuts.
Then Watts in South Central. See how the dirt put in work. And many niggas could vouch that. But since I got stripes, I got the right to rap about that.
You do have the right.
Okay, she's here. Jalen.
Japan. Japan.
Every time I type your name in, it always autocorrects Japan anyway.
I would definitely need my mind to be centered because the card will literally pick up the mental chaos and not necessarily the message that I want to receive. It would be important to kind of clear your space if you have any incense. I have my little sage here, and then I want a video call. You have to come back. But you have to ask somebody else. Every time I do tarot readings, the child comes and the energy of the messenger from the practice that I do. Mila, come with the video. I don't want you on the video. The messenger of the divination, he is a childlike spirit. So every time she comes, it's like that thing is manifesting more. With Sage, they basically tell you it's supposed to clear out negative vibes. You don't want to be airing out the place and then spirits just bouncing off your wall. If you have a question for yourself, if you're trying to just find out what your next path is, even if you're inquiring about someone that you need clarity on, you just kind of focus on that. You can verbalize it. People shuffle differently. Some literally shuffle like poker. I don't know how to do that yet. Shuffling the cards around, break them into different portions, randomly pick whatever I see. I get my answers from there. You have different layouts, but for me, it's just more intuitive. So can I get your full name?
Kiddish Collie.
I'll probably pull out like 4. So they just fell out. So the cards are broken up into 2 decks, the major arcana and the minor arcana. The minor arcana consists of 4 different suits, which are the elements, fire, water, air, and earth. So right now I have for you the Hierophant in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune here ruled by Jupiter. And we have 2 sets of swords, which is air energy, 2 of swords and King of Swords. So for me, you are somebody who is a logical thinker. You may not necessarily let your emotions get the best of you in certain situations. Usually when you get a king, this speaks to leader-like skills and someone who just knows how to, motivate a crowd or motivate a team. You may be the head of a certain either business or organization, the main brain of a certain operation. And then we have the 2 of swords. As you can see, they have like a blindfold and they have these 2 swords. They're defending themselves from something, but they're also blind to it. This also deals with coming towards 2 choices. You're in between a decision or some type of stalemate. And this is leaving you probably mentally conflicted. What needs to happen is that the veil needs to be lifted for you to adequately defend yourself. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. This is a karmic card. It's a good card to get. It would indicate some good luck or fortune or some type of karmic justice will come your way, some type of luck, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, just wisdom, basically. The Hierophant reverse, Taurus energy. This is like a spiritual advisor, which is what the Hierophant is. But with it being in reverse, this is probably someone who's a bit rebellious, who kind of goes against the grain. You may not be someone who kind of blends in with societal structures. And a lot of times The tarot card will call your ass out. It shows your shadow self too, and you gotta be accountable. So all in all, I'm thinking you're just a person who thinks for yourself. You're not easily influenced by other people because of this King of Swords indecisiveness when it comes to acting on certain things. I think whatever it is that you're doing or working towards is going to expand and grow because of this Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say because this King of Swords is under it, your leader-like skills is what's going to lead you to this fortune. Like I said, you kind of go against the grain in most cases. Also, I do like to look at the top of the deck and the bottom. Some would call it Sun and Moon card. I call the bottom the shadow card. This could just be something that's kind of lingering within you that you may not be aware of. And then the Sun card, Five of Wands in reverse, it's a card of combative energy, but like I said, it's in reverse. Whatever you had a defense against, you're kind of letting go of that friction or that energy that's having you to be so with your guard up. And we have Magician at the bottom, and this is someone who speaks to some type of skill and action, someone who has who masters his surroundings and masters his elements, someone who might even be like a spiritual or witchy person themselves. This card could indicate some type of occult work or witchcraft, or just someone who is aware of the elements and uses that to their advantage. So maybe you're someone who is able to kind of convince people to do stuff based on how you communicate with them. So you might just have a strong way to manifest things on your own, literally a magician in your own right.
Where can people reach you?
Yeah, my Facebook, my Instagram, is Jalan Harris on both. I also make like manifestation candles that can be used for divination or manifesting whatever. Facebook, Instagram, I'm usually on there a lot, and then the calls are generally through WhatsApp. I want it to be where people can feel comfortable spending their money, even if this is something that they are necessarily aware of or even know anything about, because a lot of times it's their first time people too. So I want it to be where the community can feel comfortable to say, hey, I'll give it a shot. See if this resonates.
Jalan Harris, thank you so much for the reading and all of the information and knowledge. Yeah.